What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of World of Tanks Blitz with me. I'm your host, SnakeToast, and today, first of all, I've got an announcement to make. I have got a community Discord server. It is linked in the description. I'll be happy if you could join, and I will be streaming World of Tanks Blitz live today. You can see it. I will be making a stream announcement on my YouTube. I will be streaming World of Tanks Blitz rating battles live. Now, without further ado, let's get right into the gameplay. You've already seen it in the title of the video today. I will be having an absolute heartbreak in World of Tanks Blitz while playing my Chieftain Mark 6. This tank, I've got it for free in the loot boxes, and it has grown to be one of my favourite tanks on tier 10. I'm platooning with my good friend and clanmate, ready to Boomy, who's also playing his Chieftain Mark 6, and we've had a lovely session of platoons that day, but this battle is not going to end the way it could have ended, sadly. Nonetheless, I don't want to spoil you. We're going to have quite a good result, but of course, it's going to end in a heartbreak. Now, anyways, I know my Chieftain Mark 6. I know I've got fairly good mobility, 40 kph. That is above average, so I'm able to go into a position on the heavy tank side pretty quickly, and I immediately managed to put a shot into that Chieftain Mark 6, who's instantly going like, okay, mate, I mean, what kind of a shot was that you just put into my turret hatch? But well, Commander's Cupola, but that's just the way it is. Sometimes you need to be lucky. Okay, now playing this hold down position here in a pretty good way. I managed to track this Chieftain going up, at least making him waste the repair kit. This is already, I mean, pretty good success. However, I know that if we let this Chieftain stay on our right side, he is going to flank us, and that added to the two heavies we've got on the left, the 215B and the I7, would be quite a lot of pressure from both sides, and that will, in the worst case, result in a crossfire and us getting killed. And this is why we're making pressure here on this Chieftain. I told my teammate, well, let's get this Chieftain, let's make some pressure here. Sadly, Boomy is taking all of the hits from this Chieftain, and you're going to see that his HP are going to diminish quite quickly. Now, there's this Kranwagen going up. He's got a 3-shot autoloader. He already fired the first one and bounced. He fired the second one into Boomy right there, and I'm trying to shield him. I want my platoon mate to stay alive in order to increase our chances of winning and to just increase the carry potential. However, I also see that if we push through here, we are going to face a lot of pressure from this T95 and Progetto, and sadly, I do not manage to shield my platoon mate, and this is the first crucial moment of this game. Let me pause just for a second. You can see that near the cap circle there is the enemy Progetto and the T95. So if I drop down, like I'm going to do in just a few seconds, going backwards, I will be having to face at least a T95 and a Progetto to my right side. I will be able to be hold down, however, I'm still going to have a lot of pressure on me. If I stay here, I would have to fight a 1300 HP Kranwagen, and since I have 7.6 seconds reload and 400 alpha, it's going to take me at least 4 shots to take him down and roughly half a minute. So this is not a valid option either. Yes, I do have my adrenaline going back up, but I don't want to waste my HP. I want to keep as many HP as I can because I know that I'm going to probably have to carry this battle, as the current state of the game looks pretty grim. The enemies have got the 215B and the I7 also on the other side, which means I can't go to the left of my tank. So the only option I really have here is to go back and to try and just stay alive. This is what I'm doing here. I see this Progetto running away, and I think, well, that's a quick and easy headshot. I managed to put it into his back. Really nice roll there, 569. And now I see this Kranwagen pushing up to me. He makes the right play. This is absolutely the correct play to make. I think, well, can I somehow punish him for shooting me? Yes, I can. Put a hash on his turret, and since he's got kind of bad HE protection on the turret, the Kranwagen is just one of its weaknesses, I do get a rather nice 117 damage here for free that I wouldn't have had if I hadn't taken the shot. Now, this Kranwagen is making a mistake. He's going in aggressively, but I am afraid. I know I have to go back, otherwise this Kranwagen is probably going to clip me and put quite a few shells into me and just reduce the HP I have left, and that is the case. I'm taking 2. And I also go forwards because I don't want to get shot by the FE215B and I7 behind me. I managed to bounce the 3rd shot of the Kranwagen. Now he knows he's doomed, rightfully so. He dies, and now, well, I have to face another enemy. If you have a look on the minimap, you see that the enemy T95, who is, currently behind me, has just killed the Kampfpanzer and is now facing our T54. So I know that if I have to go back, this T95 is sooner or later going to be a pain in the, a real pain in the back. Sorry for that one. So I know, yes, I have to go back. This i7 and 215B, there's no way I can hold him off. I have 864 HP. In the worst case, I'll take 2 shots and I die. I would rather try and have my T54 body survive, which is why I'm trying to put a HESH shell into the back of this T95. Sadly, it doesn't pen. It does get me a fire, but it doesn't kill him. And now, E100 to the rescue, manages to take down that T95, securing my back, and now I can play hold down here against this i7. Bit poorly aimed here, didn't manage to pen it, and I'm already up to 6,800 damage. And now, this is where it all comes down to the wire. You see, the enemy i7, 1,800 HP, 215B's got 600. That Progetto is a one-shot for me. I'm on 7,100 damage. There's not much more I can do. I take a shot from Progetto, and it's over. Yes, I got an absolutely astonishing result. 7,600 damage. That is beautiful. And it would have been about 2,000 more had I killed the 215B and the i7. I would have been on 9,600 damage had I somehow been able to carry that game. But sadly, I wasn't. Still, I did my very best. I tried to do as much damage as I could, left, right, and center, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Now, I've told you, in case you've seen my how to get better, I think it was the second video, I've told you that an important thing to do is to reflect on what happened after the battle in order to get better. So if I reflect now about what happened in this battle, where could I have saved some hit points? Well, first of all, when fighting the Kranwagen, I could have maybe, when he was hull down and shooting my platoon mate, I could have maybe increased the pressure and killed him, because that Kranwagen was really a pain in the back. He put 2 shots into me, costing me 800 hit points, and some shots into me before as well. So he was really a good source of HP loss I've had in this game. So had I managed to take him out, I may have gotten another result. Alternatively, I could have also just put more pressure on the i7 and 215B and maybe not help my platoon mate against the Kranwagen. Would that have changed something? I don't know. I think he would have died because there were just too many tanks to shoot there, and had he been alone, then pushing that Kranwagen wouldn't have been a good decision. So I think I still did the right play. But in the end, this is just a very tough battle to really find any big things I could have done differently, because I just feel like I've done everything that I could, and I've had good shots. I had pretty good aim. I got lucky, but in the end, sometimes it's just not enough, and that is just the moment you have to accept a heartbreak such as this one. Now, I'd like to thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Share the video to help the channel grow, and I'll tell you again, I've got my community Discord server linked in the description. I'll be happy if you join the server, and I will be streaming World of Tanks Blitz today, playing some rating battles in my Chieftain and trying to get to 5k points. Thank you for watching this video. That was it from my side. See you next time. Snake out.